Hi, welcome back to my channel. Festive period is around the corner. Let me show you how I made this trending dress. So I'll be using this lovely blue velvet material and it's kind of stretchy. So you're going to be using a stretchy fabric for the dress and this lovely flower pattern Ankara. And so I'll be starting off with our pattern paper. So now let's get started. And I am Delicious Favor, your online sewing tutor. So here is my pattern. I've already marked the startup line of 1/2 inch and I've already demarcated the line. So I'll be marking the chest line. Divide the bust round by 6, then you add 2.5 inches, so that should be your chest line. So my own chest line is 10 inches, so I'll be marking it like so, 10 inch. So I'll connect them with a straight line. Then I'll mark the waist length. My waist length is 19 inches, so I'll mark it. So make sure that you use your own measurement for this tutorial. So I'll be marking the upper hip, that's the above hip, is 24. So I'll mark it, but this is not really necessary, okay, because I'll be marking the actual hip, okay. So then from my waist, I will go down by 10 inches from my waist, okay, or you can go down from 8 inches from your real hip. So let me go down by 8 inches from my above hip. So I'll be marking it out. So I'll connect the hip measurement with a straight line like so. So I'll leave the other measurement, okay. So at the front pattern, so I'm going to be offing by 5 inches, okay, because I'm off the shoulder. Then I'll rule it with a straight line. So my shoulder measurement is 16, so I'm going to be minusing 1 inch, so making it 15. So I'll divide 15 into 2. It will give me 7.5. So I'll mark it. So then I'll mark my bust round, my bust circumference divided by 4, okay. I'll mark it. Then I will connect it with my French curve like so, okay. So I'll also divide my waist round by 4. I'll also mark it like so. I'll mark it. I'll divide the hip into 4 and mark. So I'll connect all the measurements together with my French curve, okay. So for the kimono sleeve, I'll be going out by 3 inches, okay. For the kimono cuts along, so I'll go out by 3 inches. So I'll connect it to a straight line all the way down. If you want your kimono sleeve to be longer, you have to go down after the chest line by 2 or 3 inches. Then you bring the line down, okay. So I'll go down by 2 inches for the off the shoulder neckline, then I'll connect the neckline like so. So I'll connect the kimono sleeve down to my waistline, okay. I'll connect it like so. So I'll erase the former line. So I'll mark the hip round to the hem of the dress, okay. The total length of this dress is 40 inches. So I'll still be adding extra inches when I'm transferring the pattern to the fabric, okay. So draft the side drape at the waist. I'll go down by 2 inches and I'll use my French curve to connect it in a curvy line down to the knee like so, okay. So I'll be going down by 2 inches or 3 inches for the slash and spread method to create pleats, okay. So you can mark 1 inches if you want your pleats to be much. So I don't want it that much like this. So this is for tutorial purpose and I want to see how the dress will come out. So I've already numbered the pattern. I've numbered it and I've also created a little arrow so that I will not make mistake when slashing the drapes, okay. So I'm done with the front, so I'll go to the back. So I'll off the shoulder by 5 inches, okay, and I'll rule it with a straight line like so. So I'll connect with a straight line. So I'll measure the neckline and the sleeve measurement at the front. I'll add it to the back, okay. I'll mark it. Now I'll also mark it at the chest line like so. So I will connect it together. So I will divide my waist round by 4 and I'll mark it. I'll mark my waist round by 4. So I'll also divide the hip round by 4 and mark it, okay. So I'll connect all measurements with my French curve. So at the neckline, I'll go down by 2 inches. Okay, then I'll use my French curve to connect the off the shoulder neckline like so. Okay, so I'll measure the hip round and I'll take it down to the hemline and mark it. And I'll also connect it with my ruler with a straight line. So I'll go down by 2 inches. Then I'll also use my French curve to, connect the drape style line to the nail like so. And I'll also mark by 3 inches. Okay, so I'll connect the line like so. So I'll be marking to 2 inches. So you can mark 1 inch. If you want your drapes to be, your plated drapes to be much, you can do 1 inch. Okay, so I'll number it like so, 1 2 3, and I'll also mark my arrow. Okay, so I will not be confused. So I'll cut out the dress like so. So if you like this tutorial, please give this video a big thumbs up, and if you find this helpful, you can do well to subscribe to our channel, and please share this so that others can see and learn. Okay, so I will separate the dress and the skirt pattern. Okay, so I've already cut it out. I also cut the back too, like so. Okay, see the way I separate it. So I'll cut out the front dress drape and the back together, okay, because I'll use my paper tape to hold it together. So I'll use my paper tape to hold the front and the back together. So make sure that the front and the back matches together. Okay, see, so I've already marked it again so that the front and back will match together before I join them with my paper tape. So I've cut that out, and I will use my paper tape to join them together. Okay, so I've done I also do the third one. I also join them. So as you are cutting it, please make sure you join them with your paper. Okay, because if you cut everything before joining, you might misplace one piece of paper, and you don't want it. So as I'm cutting, I'm joining them together immediately. So I'm joining them by the sides. Okay, the sides needs to be joined. That's the front side and the back sides are joined together. So I'll use my pencil to mark the midpoint. Okay, because it's important. So I'm done joining them together. So I'll fold my fabric into 2. Okay, so make sure that you have enough Ankara, enough yard that we fit this. Okay, that will fit this pattern. So you see, I'll just pin the top together. Okay, so I'll be marking 3 inches for the space in between. 3 inches. You can go by 4. Even if you go by 4, you make sure that your fabric is much that will accommodate it. Okay, so if you don't have enough fabric, you can go by 1 or 2 inches. It's okay. Okay, so I'll place the second pattern and make sure that that middle is on a straight line. Okay, make sure that they are in a straight line, the middle. Then I'll mark 3 inches. Okay, then I'll pin them down. See the way I'm pinning it down, you see that they both match together. Okay, so I'll also do it like so till I get to the end. So I've joined it. Okay, so you see I've already joined everything together. So look at the down part. See the way I place it. I'll also pin it down, and I'm also adding extra length to this Ankara. Okay, because this is 40 inches. I want it to be long, to be flowing on the floor. So I'm going to be adding extra 10 or 19. I'm adding extra 19 inches to it. So I'll mark my seam allowance of 1 inch. Okay, then I'll use my ruler to extend it down in an A-shaped line. So make sure you have enough fabric by the side in an A-shaped line down to the hem of the Ankara. Okay, so I'll do it. So at the other side, I'll also repeat the same thing. I'll go out by 1 inch by the side. Then I'll also connect it in an A-shaped line. Okay, A-shaped line down. So at the end of the Ankara, I'll go up by 2 inches. Okay, because I want it to have like this curvy shape. Then I'll connect it to the hem. Okay, I'll do the same to the other side. So then you cut. I misplaced the video of the cutting of this tutorial, but after you have done it, you cut out your Ankara. Okay, so I'll place my velvet fabric into two, then I'll place the upper dress pattern on the folded edge, that's the front. I will pin the pattern down to the fabric with my pin, okay, so that the pattern will not move. I will only add seam allowance at the down part where I'll be attaching with my Ankara, but at the side seam I will not add seam allowance because it's a stretchy fabric. Okay, if you're not using a stretchy fabric, please add seam allowance. So then I'll cut out my fabric. Okay, so you can see that my back is different from the style inspiration because I want to put this dress to church. But in the next video, I will show you how to achieve that back design. Okay, I added 1 inch for my zipper allowance, so I'll be slashing out the back like so. Okay, so if you found this tutorial helpful, let me share your comment about this tutorial in the comment section. Let me know if you will try out this dress, and if you try it out, you can also send me pictures to my message, or you inbox me. Okay, so I'll open up the back pattern. See the back pattern, see how beautiful the dress is, and here is the front pattern. So I'll remove the pattern paper. So you see the front, see how beautiful it is. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to attach the back and to the front of the dress. Okay, so stay tuned to watch the part 2 of this video. So I'm even curious on how this will turn out. Okay, I hope this dress turn out well, because this is the first time of me trying out the style. So here is the Ankara pattern. Okay, so in the next video, I'll be showing you how I pleat the drape and attaching it to the front dress pattern. Okay, so do well to like, follow us to learn more.